Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. We like to highlight the great variety of programs and activities we offer through the Parks and Recreation Department. From fitness programs to the cultural and fine arts, from athletic leagues and clinics to swim lessons, senior activities, and even therapeutic recreation opportunities, Williamson County Parks and Recreation strives to offer some form of activity or program for everyone. Joining me today are members of our senior and therapeutic staff here to talk about a variety of upcoming fall and winter programs for those ages 55 and over, as well as individuals with physical or intellectual disabilities. With me for the first half of the show is Lindsey Wood. She's our Assistant Administrator for our Senior and Therapeutics Division, as well as our Franklin Senior Program Coordinator. Lindsey, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Kerri.
A pleasure. There's such a wide variety of programs we offer through the Parks and Recreation Department. And the Seniors and Therapeutics Division has always been one of the more specialized divisions within the department in the types of programs that it's offered.
Yes.
Over the past few years, this division has exploded in the number of programs it offers both to seniors and through therapeutic recreation opportunities as well. And there is really a very wide variety of programs that you all do now on a daily, weekly, monthly basis.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people always can associate one particular activity with what you do based on what they might appreciate or participate in the most, but there really is so much packed into the Senior and Therapeutics divisions these days. We'll start off talking a little bit about the structure of the senior program, because there are still people who find it a little surprising about what or whom we classify as a senior.
Yeah, so seniors are anyone from the age of 55 and up. We have what we call younger seniors to our more seasoned seniors. And really, depending on their level of interest and what type of activity they're willing to get into, I feel like we have a good variety from that wide range of 55 to, some of the older seniors that we have, which we've had seniors over 100 participating in some of our fitness classes.
And there's all kinds of different fitness programs that you guys offer now. That's been one of the hugest components of growth within the senior programming that we offer through the Parks and Recreation Department. Our fitness classes have exploded, and there's so many options that we do now. The department's always had senior-specific programs, but really the growth has been exceptional, and we offer a variety of fitness classes now across all of our main recreation facilities. We always start off with the Franklin Recreation Complex because that is kind of the mothership. That's where a lot of this stuff initially got started. And that's probably where we still have our highest concentration of senior fitness classes that we offer. And even that program still continues to grow as you've added a senior yoga program.
Yeah, so we had a Silver Sneakers Yoga, and it was so popular that we got more and more people attending. And then we decided, actually the senior yoga instructor came to us and said that she had some seniors that were kind of ready to go to the next level. And so we added advanced senior yoga. And in advanced senior yoga, it's not chair-based. They do have their mats on the floor, where our regular Silver Sneakers Yoga is more chair-based and more supportive. So for some of those seniors, they progressed from that chair-based activity to now doing it in a more advanced way and able to use the mats. And it's again, already a successful class, and the seniors are loving it.
And I love too that the instructor and the administration within the department was willing to expand the program. They weren't like, well, we already offer a yoga class, that's all we're going to do. I love how the people who work within our department take the time to listen, to absorb, to evaluate what's going on and what else we could be doing to meet the needs of our patrons and our participants.
Yeah, well, and that was the neat thing about Advanced Senior Yoga, is that it kind of gave an additional level of challenge for some of those seniors that were ready to move on to that point. And those that weren't, they're still in the Silver Sneakers Yoga class and loving every minute of it.
And if you're interested in yoga as well, all of these fitness classes are open to the public. There's no registration process for them. They're offered on an ongoing basis, and so any of them that you have an interest in attending, you simply pay a program fee or scan a pass or a reimbursable to be able to have access to these programs. So they're offered on an ongoing basis and open to anyone. If you're interested in advanced senior yoga at the Franklin Recreation Complex, it meets on Tuesdays from 11 11:25 to 12:25. Perfect little midday activity before lunch. The cost without a pass is only $4 a class, and the wonderful Leslie Roberts is the instructor of that program, and really a great yoga instructor who, like we talked about earlier, really does work through the class and on individual levels with people about what's most appropriate for them, where they are.
Yes, she's very good at that.
Other great programs that we offer for our active seniors at the Franklin Recreation Complex include you know, the time-honored Power Tools class that Nancy Reeves does, as well as her Training Wheels program, which is a 30-minute based indoor cycling class. We've talked about the Silver Sneakers program, Silver Sneakers Yoga, which is a chair-based program, as well as Silver Sneakers Classic. And then we also have Zumba Gold, which is a great fun environment for people. And it's a little bit different than that traditional Zumba class, I've noticed. They tend to base their music a little bit differently.
Yeah, the music is based towards the generation that its classes it's serving, and so it's probably what some of us would consider the oldies, but it's again the Zumba music where they keep it upbeat and fun, and she gets them moving in that class, so they enjoy that class a lot as well.
The dance-inspired programs are always fun. And then there's a great number of aqua fitness classes at the Franklin Rec Center as well, and these are held year-long in the indoor pool at the Franklin Recreation Complex. A great variety with aqua stretch and move, power up, move and rise and shine, and really found that these aqua fitness classes really do have a very powerful draw for seniors or anyone who has like a post-rehab situation.
Right, for anybody that has joint limitations or joint mobilities, or you know, going up in stairs or stepping up on steps or up and down in a chair. For our typical fitness classes, the water aerobics classes are really going to be for them because there's not the impact on your joints. You have natural buoyancy in the water, and so a lot, you know, if you've had a knee replacement or a hip replacement and you're ready to get back into your physical activity, those aqua classes are a great way to start.
And just to let you know about some of the other senior fitness programs that we offer at other Williamson County Parks and Recreation facilities, at Longview, at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, we have another very popular yoga program, as well as Aerobic Fit, and 5 separate aqua fitness classes that are done in the indoor pool there. At the Williamson County Recreation Complex at Nolensville, there's also another very popular yoga program, as well as Senior Circuit, Senior Sculpt, and Zumba Gold. So love how we've spread these programs out into multiple facilities across the county and try to differentiate some of the different types of classes. Yoga's always a very popular senior activity, but then not all of the same classes are offered at every facility. So you do get the ability to kind of maybe move around a little bit and try some different things out.
You can. It's nice.
The reimbursables, though, have been a huge incentive to seniors participating in programs or using facility amenities at our Williamson County Recreation facilities, and go through the reimbursable programs that we're currently working with now.
So we have Silver Sneakers, Silver and Fit, and then Healthways Prime, and people just need to check, depending on who their insurance provider is, they need to check with their insurance provider and see, you know, if they have one of those amenities that they could use. When the nice thing about like our Silver Sneakers classes that you mentioned, you don't have to be a Silver Sneakers member to attend. However, if you are, then the classes are free of charge, as all our fitness classes are if you have one of the reimbursable insurance benefits.
And what I love about the reimbursable programs is the complete package that they give to individuals, because with working with these reimbursable programs, we're able to provide free facility amenity use plus free fitness classes to any senior whose insurance carries these incentives in their policies. And so for a Silver Sneaker, a Silver and Fit, or a Healthways Prime individual, you're already kind of paying for this in your insurance, and this is just the opportunity to enjoy some of what you're already paying for, and you're getting access to indoor pools, wellness centers, indoor walking tracks, plus some great senior specific fitness programs is a wonderful benefit to help keep people engaged and healthy and active later in life. Well, these health initiatives are only a portion of what you offer through the senior division. There are a lot of senior social programs that you offer as well, and these are probably the more traditional components of the senior activities curriculum that we offer through the Parks and Recreation Department. And while they might be some of our oldest programs, they really are some of our most popular programs as well. And I think the one that takes the cake in that case is the monthly Potluck and Bingo Social. A very simple idea, but nothing that is more fun and more engaging.
Yeah, no, the Potluck and Bingo is a ton of fun. I love each month when they come to the Franklin Recreation Complex, I love the different side dishes they bring because they really can show off their cooking skills, or they might not have had time to cook and they can run to the store, but we always have enough food for everybody. We provide the entrees, so it's a free event. We provide the entrees, the drinks, and the silverware and servingware, and then we just ask people to bring a side dish to share. Once we're done eating, we start playing bingo, and we would play anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, sometimes even an hour, just depending on how many people are winning and how quickly. And there's a huge variety of prizes, and for the most part, people are pretty satisfied with the prizes. But again, any input that anybody has of what they'd like to see differently with that activity would be more welcome to hear about it from.
And I love the variety in the prizes. Yes. I know that the more mature I get in life, the more I appreciate everyday essentials.
Yes.
And when I see you guys setting up for one of these potluck events, I love how you have those kind of extravagant splurges. There's the chocolate and the DVDs and things like that. But then there's also laundry detergent.
Right.
Everybody needs laundry detergent. Yes. Or, like that jumbo pack of toilet paper.
Right.
That's going to come in handy.
Yes, it is.
And so I love the mix that you guys do. I love how you add like seasonal decorations or decorative hand towels or kitchen towels or things like that in it as well. And how you take the input from the people who participate in the program about what they might like to see as items on the table as well. These potluck and bingo socials are done at the Franklin Recreation Complex, the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, and the Nolensville Rec Center. And they are all done on a monthly basis, but you pick a different day of the month to host all three. So if people want to travel, if they feel like driving to another facility, there's ample opportunity for people to participate.
There is. And we'd like to add the potluck and bingo at Fairview, so if we find out that we have a lot more interest in that, we're also looking to expand that program to the Fairview Recreation Complex.
Bowling has always been a very popular senior activity as well, and our relationship continues with the Franklin Family Entertainment Center to offer a traditional bowling program there. Typically done 3 seasons of the year.
Correct.
Winter, spring, fall program.
Yes, and I think right now they're still meeting on Mondays, but again, depending on the season, they will switch mornings to work with the bowling alley schedule, and so they are still there. I think most Monday mornings in bowling, and even when we might be closed for facility reasons or holidays, if the bowling alley is still open, a lot of times they'll still go out there and bowl. So they've kind of made their own nice bowling family out there at the entertainment center.
They really have. And then within the department, we also instituted our own bowling league a couple of years ago and offer a Wii bowling program at the Longview Recreation Center.
Yeah, so Wii is kind of like a game console, and it can be intimidating to some seniors, but the nice thing is we get it all set up. They come in and they just use the remote to literally swing it like you would swing a bowling ball down the lane, and they bowl. We have a great group of ladies and gentlemen that participate in that activity. They have a ton of fun, and we keep score. So they make teams, we keep score, so it's just like a regular bowling league. You're just doing it electronically.
And then you can just wow your grandkids.
Yes.
Yeah. The next time you see
them.
them.
They're a huge hit with their grandkids afterwards.
Got those Wii skills, you're all set. There's other great social programs like open cards at the Nolensville Rec Center that are more just drop-in based when people want to participate. And then you do a great job of programming day trips on a monthly basis to a number of excursions and sites across Williamson County. I know you guys still have openings for your November 6th trip to the George Jones Museum.
Yes, November 16th. To the George Jones Museum, and it's in downtown Nashville. The nice thing about our senior trips is that we provide the transportation, and depending on where we're going, lunch might be Dutch Treat, where they pay for themselves, or we include it in the price. And again, it just kind of depends on the venue. But we're going downtown to George Jones Museum, and it actually has a restaurant called Choices on site that we'll be eating at Dutch Treat. And then we're continuing to make plans for our winter senior trip. So we're going to the Hermitage in December, which is in Hermitage, Tennessee, the home of President Andrew Jackson, and they'll have it decorated for the holidays.
So lots of upcoming opportunities for people to participate in a variety of programs.
Yes.
Complete information about our November programs is currently available through our website. Our winter programs will be added shortly, and you can view all of that through our website at wcparksandrec.com. Lindsey, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Kerri.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll be talking about therapeutic opportunities with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
You know the library has a Star Wars club. Have you seen The Force Awakens? Come and chat about it and the other movies in the series. Bonus, you can dress up as your favorite Star Wars character, play Star Wars games, and chat all about things Star Wars. Led by our teen Star Wars expert.
Welcome back to It's About You. For the second half of our show today, we're joined with Jayne McFadden. She is our Franklin-based Therapeutics Program Coordinator, and she's here to talk about the therapeutic programs that we offer through the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Thanks for joining us, Jayne.
Well, thanks for having me.
A pleasure. There are so many different things that we could talk about. Just like what we mentioned earlier with our senior programs, therapeutic programming really has exploded the past couple of years, and there are a variety of so many different kinds of programs that you offer at multiple locations on different nights of the week. There probably is something going on every night of the week in terms of what we do with therapeutic recreation. But some people are still not quite in tune with what therapeutic recreation is and tend to think of it more in a health term, maybe.
Right.
Talk to us a little bit about the services of the therapeutic programs we offer and who they're geared towards.
Well, we have really expanded in the past, probably in the past 15 years. Just in the past 10 years, we have just really exploded. The Williamson County Parks and Recs, I mean, we're just expanding. We have things at Longview, at Nolensville. In Franklin, we just have things almost every single day. We do things with the schools and the transition programs. We have something on Monday nights, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. 4 nights a week there's something for individuals with special needs. And we help people with intellectual disabilities, with physical disabilities, and of all ages. Most of our programs are geared towards young adults and up. Most of our younger population is in school or they're in other activities, although during our summers, we have our summer camps, which, we include all ages from age 6 and up. And our respite programs, we include ages 6 and up.
As well. This has been a wonderful program to watch because I was not very educated on what therapeutic recreation was when I started with the department. And I've loved being able to watch this program to see how it interacts and impacts families. Most of what you offer through therapeutic recreation has a very specific path for the participant, who is usually an individual with an intellectual or a physical disability. But these programs have tremendous impacts on families as well, and to the support system for that particular participant. And just seeing it and seeing the relationship that a whole family has with this program, and how you've welcomed so many people into this program and grown your own little family. It's a very tight-knit community.
It really is. I think that all of us, we get to know the families of our participants. We understand them. If a parent will call and say, hey, I'd like for Joey to come and join, Games Galore tonight, we know they're coming. They know all the other participants. It's very welcoming, and it's a great opportunity. And some of these participants, they come to 3 or 4 activities a week, and they have a great social life. They have a great network of friends, and And I don't know very many adults that get together with their friends 3 or 4 nights a week.
Absolutely.
I don't. I know that.
That's a nice place to be in.
Yeah, they really have a good social network. It's very nice.
Let's talk about some of these individual programs, and like the senior division or the senior programs, because Therapeutics primarily started at the Franklin Recreation Complex.
Right.
That is the location where we have the majority of the programs housed at this point.
Right.
But we're constantly adding new therapeutic programs to other parks and recreation facilities. But we do tend to have more participation from individuals across the county at the programs at the Franklin Rec Center.
Right.
And so that's where the majority of the number of classes and events are. Just like with the seniors, Potluck and Bingo is always a very popular social therapeutic program as well.
Right, it is. And it's run pretty much like the senior program. The participants are asked to bring an item to share, a dessert or a side dish. We provide the meat, and which is usually like chicken or turkey or something like that, and the utensils and all that, and the prizes. And it's a great event. We usually will have anywhere from 30 to 45 or 50 people, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's a free event, and that's once a month. It's usually the first or second Thursday of the month.
And I think it's great how you stagger your programming through the therapeutics side as well, where we offer multiple Potluck and Bingo events within a month. Like, if, for example, in November, we have one at the Franklin Rec Center on Thursday, November the 3rd. We have a second that month, Wednesday, November the 9th, at the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. At least 2 Potluck and Senior events are offered a month. There's always one in Franklin, and then it can alternate locations between our Nolensville facility or our Spring Hill facility for the second event within that month. But there's always 2 open to the public. A little bit different than some of our other programs, and we'll touch on this in a little bit too. All of these therapeutic programs, with the exception of possibly one, do require advanced registration. And a lot of that is due to the fact that meals are presented, or there are materials that need to be purchased or prepared in advance of these programs. And so we just need a little bit of information ahead of time so we know how to properly prepare as a staff. But our Potluck and Bingo is always a very successful program. It's great to see the individuals participate and have fun with this program. And then personally, I'll also say, you always know coming into the office on Friday morning, there's going to be some snacks left over in the break room.
There usually is.
Yeah.
Every once in a while we'll go through everything, but
There's
it's always
usually
good.
a few little things left over. I appreciate that. Other great programs that you have at the Franklin Recreation Complex include Games Galore.
Right.
You have a weekly recreation night that meets on Thursday. So just about every Thursday of every month, between Potluck and Bingo or a recreation night, you have some type of activity offered. There's fitness fun. There's the ever popular Super Saturday Respite program, and we'll touch a little bit more on that in a few minutes. But you've also added in some new programs over the past year to 2 years. And you've added Miscellaneous Mondays and Throwback Thursdays. Talk to us about those 2.
Well, Miscellaneous Mondays, I thought up, I guess it was about 1.5 years ago, and I wanted a program that I could change up every month, because there's so many great ideas to do different things, and our participants like to do so many different things. So we meet every Monday for an hour from 4 to 5, and every month the topic is different. So this month we're doing fall crafts. So for each week we're doing a different type of fall craft, and then next month we'll be doing holiday decorations and that type of thing. 1 month we did different types of after-school snacks and foods that you could prepare quickly. So every month there's a different topic, but we follow that topic all month.
All month long.
And so parents can sign up their teens and young adults for that, and we have up to 10 or 12 participants, and you pay a fee for the whole month, and then they come to those classes for the month. So if you don't like what we're doing 1 month, you might like what we're doing the next. So instead of it being a class that it's always going to be that, we have a crew that they generally come every month, but it's always something different. It's always something really fun. And it's a smaller group.
Right. And I love to, and this might go back to some of my lack of knowledge on therapeutic recreation as a whole when I first started with the department. But I love how these programs are fun to participate in. The individuals love participating in them, the families love the environment, the community that the program provides. But then there are real services that are being offered through these programs where our participants learn some basic cooking skills, or in working on multiple crafts, you know, they're learning more hand-eye coordination or things that they might be able to do and take on with them into other things through the rest of their life. They're learning how to interact with groups. You know, they're learning simple things like how to register for a program and pay for it. And these are more life-building skills that you don't necessarily think of that on the front end. It just seems like fun and something great to do, but there's a lot that goes into this.
Well, it is fun, and that's the whole point of recreation therapy. It's a fun thing, but you're also learning behind it, and you're learning social skills, and you're getting to socialize with other people, and you're learning to take turns, and you're learning to take cues from other people on what to do, what not to do, how to wait your turn, or how to deal with other people, and if something doesn't go your way. Or, you know, there's so many things that they are learning, but they're having a good time at it.
There's so layered into that.
Yes.
In Nolensville, we have a lot of new and growing programs. They have a lot of care-based programs that they do out of the Nolensville Rec Center, including Parents Night In, a Parents Night Out, and a monthly respite program.
Right, and they've got a lot of younger kids and younger participants out there, and which is a good thing, because you know we want to get the word out that we're here for all ages, and if you let us know what we need to do to help you and to serve you, we're going to do it. You know, wherever the need is, we're going to have more programming.
Yes.
And so if we have more of a need for older adults or you know, teens, we're going to program for that.
Absolutely.
And if we have the need for younger folks, we're going to do that too.
I think that's just another way how I love how our department listens to people. They look around and evaluate where are we and what is the need that needs to be met here, and adapting to that to be whatever we can for the community involved. There's also a lot of great programs that go on at the Longview Recreation Center as well. They have a wonderful potluck program. They have respite also that they offer through that location as well. So there are lots of wonderful opportunities for people to participate in different types of therapeutic recreation programs. We try to stagger our therapeutic recreation programs just like we do our senior programs, so that individuals have the opportunity to participate in a wide variety of activities across the county.
Right.
Like we talked about earlier, though, advanced registration is required for the majority of our therapeutics programs, aside from the bowling program. Bowling is a drop-in program. We also do a therapeutic bowling program at the Franklin Family Entertainment Center as well, and that's always been a wonderful program. And very appreciative for the support of the Franklin Family Entertainment Center in starting and sustaining that program. We don't have any more time left, which is so sad because there's so much more that we could talk about, but specific information about all of our therapeutic recreation programs is available through our website at wcparksandrec.com. You can click on the Senior and Therapeutics tab from the homepage to see a listing of classes and download the quarterly newsletter for both our seniors and therapeutic programs. That way you can get a good idea of a wide variety of opportunities 3 months at a time and put them on your calendar for how you think that they'll work into your family schedule.
Right.
Jayne, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you.
Well, thank you for having me. It's been great.
I want to thank you guys for joining us for today's show as well. Remember, when you do visit our website, check out all of the other great department activities that we have going on. Special events like our upcoming holiday craft show and other seasonal programs. Plus, be sure to follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and YouTube for photos and videos of all of our exciting offerings. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.